and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. So a moment now to see the story for Cade Cunningham.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Michael Porter out there with Butler, and it's Gay in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. John Collins out there with Asar Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Pistons will get the first possession. And with the playoffs on the Pistons making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Porter Jr. is checked in. They set the pick. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. And Ivy pulls it down. Ivy's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cunningham. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. On the wing, Porter. Curry against Cunningham. Now here's Curry. Give him 8. Porter from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
A shoot-first guard who also is selfless, Curry continues to add to his resume.
Cunningham. And he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 9 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Ivy against Porter. Pass to Gay. The kick out. Curry. Here's the 3. Collins with the rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Porter. Now Cunningham. Deflected.
The size of Porter can sneak up on you. He's a surprising 6'10".
And here's Curry. His last outing, he had 18 points. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Hendricks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. On our 2K leaderboard, the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Cade Cunningham on top.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
And the first one at the line is good. Sasser's checked in for Ivy. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the second. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear: to keep winning championships.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Collins outside. Sasser right side. Collins against Porter. And here's Cunningham outside. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Now here's Cunningham. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he did a ton of damage from the line. Asserted play and consistent free throw shooting can be a huge difference maker.
And the Warriors shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry. We get another chance to tonight, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Mitchell's checked in for the Warriors. The Pistons leading. Now Sasser. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Duren with a screen on Curry. To the middle. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 5.
And assists have created 7 out of their last 10 points.
Curry with it. 10 points for him. Outside Porter. Curry, a screen on Cunningham. The kick out. Curry. He drops it from range. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Porter against Cunningham. Up and over Porter. And it's Cunningham missing.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Porter. Mitchell, a screen on Collins. Outside Porter for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham outside. From downtown. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Warriors trailing. Oh, there's the alley. And Kuminga throws it down.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pass to Sasser. Collins against Kuminga. Here's Hendricks. Porter pulls it in. Kuminga down low. Collins there. Kuminga's shot is off. Cunningham with the ball. Kuminga defends. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Here's Curry following the score by Detroit. Outside Porter. Mitchell against Duren. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Mitchell. Shoots over Duren. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Detroit has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Porter. Cunningham against Porter. There's the double team with Porter. Here's Sasser. Rejected by Mitchell. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Curry passes to Porter. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Left side Curry. The 15-footer. Jump shot is good. Curry's got 15.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
He can't get that one to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So on the floor for Golden State, Kuminga is out there with Butler. Then it's Moody, and it's Porter in it to 1. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Holland. Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Porter from outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Porter's gotten his second bucket.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Sasser outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Warriors lead by 4. Left side Porter. Launches it. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ivy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. It's stolen by Kuminga. To the left side wing. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Butler. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 6. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Ivy. And that one good. Ivy's got 5 now.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Left side Kuminga. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The drive by Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajemski's checked in for Santos. First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pistons trail by 6. Thompson outside. Sasser outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Now here's Kuminga. Coming off 41 points last game out. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Ivy, defended by Pajemski. Now here's Sasser, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's look back on the last month now and see which rookie players were leading the way in assists per game. The Pistons making a switch here. Collins checked in. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Kuminga. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Inside. Here's Porter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Michael Porter.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pistons trail by 8. Here's Sasser. Pass to Hendricks. Thompson, a screen on Kuminga. Here's Hendricks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Now here's Pajemski. 7 points in the game. There's a screen by Kuminga. Back to Pajemski. 4-3. Sasser with a rebound.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Here we go, guys. Time to get hyped. Everybody, it's the Pistons Hype Squad. Attention, fans. It's your Hype Squad. Everybody get hyped. Let's hear you. It's Pistons time. I said Pistons.
So for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Hendricks, and it's Brown in for Sasser. So it's Detroit now. And here's Brown. Pass to Stewart. Ivy with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Out to Thompson. Five on the clock. And again, the Pistons missing.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Pass to Butler. Puts it up from 12. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Well, I think the kids would say Jimmy was in his bag, right?
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
Brown passes to Collins. Collins with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Brown into the lane. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Now here's Podziemski, defended by Brown. Butler against Stewart. Fires from 14. Again, the miss by Butler.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to Brown. Out left to the wing. Now Stewart. He's guarded by Porter. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by Collins. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead. And here's Porter. Outside Moody. Kuminga with it. Collins defending. Ivy against Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3.
That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
57. Please, direct your attention now to the center court. And get ready for the band. Half-court shot. Drums, please. Thinking about it.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. The Trailblazers will square off against the Suns out in Phoenix. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Curry brings a different dynamic. No matter what the defense throws at him, finds a way to counter. Terrific first half.
Instead of doing it with size and speed, Curry does it with skill and heart, a special talent. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Hendricks is checked in for Thompson. The Warriors also with a sub. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Pistons trail by 15. Now for an update on Marcus Sasser's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
I had a moment to catch up with Detroit's head athletic trainer. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Durant out there with John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham against Curry. Pass to Butler. That shot missing. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Collins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, what I like about Collins is that he doesn't play outside of himself, and that's why he shoots high percentages.
Collins, 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. The Warriors lead by 11. Outside Curry. Pass to Porter. Here's Gay. Outside Porter. On the wing, Curry. Here's Gay, covered by Duren, and is blocked.
Anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Now Ivy. 12 points for him. Here's Cunningham. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Cunningham's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Butler against Collins. Outside Butler. Here he goes. The kick out. Curry over Cunningham. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Duren, the pass to Ivy. Duren with it. He's got 11. Pass to Cunningham. And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Gay. Now here's Porter. 10 points for him. Outside Curry. To stop the drought. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Porter. Cunningham looking it over. To the inside. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. And it's Holland in for John Collins. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Michael Porter. The Warriors lead by 7. Curry passes to Butler. Now Curry. Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Outside Porter. From behind the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Curry finds Porter. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. 4-3. Stephen Curry.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Cunningham against Curry. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the second half.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Curry against Cunningham. Curry finds some space. Nails the wide open jumper. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Launches a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Got a piece of it.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Second personal foul.
That's good from Stewart.
2020 first-round pick. Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. Is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Dinwiddie comes in for Cunningham. Dinwiddie against Curry. Butler, a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Porter. From deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Pistons trail by 7. On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Michael Porter. He's out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody out there with Brandon Pajemski. And it's Porter in at the point. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Thompson. To the wing, right side. Holland for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Moody's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Pajemski. Outside Porter. Now here's Kuminga. Collins defending. Kuminga against Collins. Here's Pajemski. The rebound by Detroit. Collins has got rebound number 7 tonight. Over to the wing. Down low. Out to Thompson. Pass to Holland. Stewart, a screen on Porter. Here's Holland. They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. And again, no good by Detroit. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Porter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Pajemski. 3-pointer. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Holland. Up top, Stewart. Now Thompson to the right side and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
The Warriors shooting about 43% in this one. Outside Porter. Pass to Pajemski. Kuminga against Stewart. And here's Porter. Back to Kuminga. And stolen by Stewart. And now the Pistons in transition. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for your Pistons.
Both good from the line that time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Porter. Moody on the wing. Thompson against Porter. Clock at 6. Pass to Kuminga. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
To the left wing. Here's Hendricks, defended by Pajemski. Thompson scanning the floor. There's the drive, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Oh, Kuminga! Up for days!
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Dinwiddie comes in for Hendricks. Gay's checked in for the Warriors. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there. Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Porter from outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Holland. He's guarded by Porter. Collins with a screen on Porter. The three, Dinwiddie. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And it's great to see Dinwiddie dial it up from deep. Needs to keep connecting from out there.
Here's Gay. Up top, Porter. Outside, Kuminga. Porter with a screen on Collins. And here's Kuminga for three. And the Warriors miss again. Pistons trail by 5. Thompson in the post. Defended by Podziemski. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls.
And for that game against the Hornets, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Ivy's checked in for Detroit. Cade Cunningham comes in for Dinwiddie.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Porter against Cunningham. Left side, Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's good from Porter. Hendricks is checked in for the Pistons. Porter hits them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Cunningham outside. Right wing. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Porter in the post, working on Duren. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Gay. Over Cunningham. Gay's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
There's the double team with Porter. Ivy outside.
It's so tough to contain Ivy's young athleticism. He goes right at the defense hard and gets the contact.
13 foul. At the line for your Pistons.
Free throw good. Ivy and Detroit making a change here. Collins checked in. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Podziemski. And here are the Warriors now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, Butler is good at creating contact because he is so assertive offensively.
The first one falls. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajemski's.
At the line for your Pistons, Collins, John Collins. 1 shot.
.149 left in the 4th quarter. Curry against Cunningham. Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
At the line for the Warriors, Curry. Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here. 1:36 left in the game. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Shoots over Curry, and it's Cunningham missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Gay. Collins against Butler. With some arc. Here's Gay. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Warriors.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And the Warriors with possession here. 10-point lead. Pass to Gay. Now here's Butler. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Curry. Duren with the rebound. So it's Golden State winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.